welcome to day 2. I hope you enjoyed day 1. This one's a little bit of a progression, but very similar to what we've been doing. Remember, the first couple weeks is very general prep, so we're going to be repeating a lot of these movements over and over again. So now we're going to go into a jump squat. But before we get into it, depending on your level, if you're not used to it, we want to make sure your brakes are a lot stronger than your gas. So when we hit a jump squat, we want to make sure you land safely. The movement we're going to do first is called the catch. So LJ is going to take a little bit of a hop up, and he's going to catch, and really focusing on sitting and catching everything in the backside of his hamstrings and in his butt. Really taking all the impact there so he doesn't hurt his knees. All right, he's going to do a couple more of those. He's taking a little hop step and then coming back down and catching really deep. You could even jump in place a little bit, but just make sure you're squatting down deep and holding it down right there. Really sticking to that point and trying to keep that trunk set. Bang. Good. You can hang on out. You're going to go 10 reps, okay? We're going to go 3 sets of 10 reps of those catches if you're in the beginning phase. If you're losing control in the jump squat, you really don't know what it is and haven't done it before, we suggest doing those first. But if you're pretty advanced and can really go through, we're going to go regular jump squats where his feet are going to be shoulder width apart. He's going to push those hips back, jump on up in the air, and nice catch on the ground. And then he's going to continue to jump up over and over and over again until he reaches the number 10 and break. Good. And that's your basic jump squat. It's more fluid, a lot more control. So if you're not comfortable doing them and maybe you feel a little pain, you feel a little off balance, we suggest doing the catches before you move into the jump squat. All right, guys, make sure you do 3 sets of 10. We're going to move on to the next exercise. All right, guys, the next motion is going to be a walking lunge. This time we're going to put that basic lunge into motion. Depending on how sore you are, if you're a little bit sore still from day 1, then stay in a static position, stay in one place. This also depends on how much room you have. If you're just in like your kitchen or an apartment, you don't have much room to walk around, then just keep it in a static position. Even though we have a couple feet here, we're going to go back and forth with the lunge. So main thing we're going to do is LJ's going to take a big step. He's going to drop that back knee, supporting on the front, driving his foot up and replacing the other foot. He's taking another big step, dropping the back knee again, and he's going to stand up. So he's adding that walking motion with a big step and a lunge. Notice he's keeping really good control. Trunk is staying up high. His chest is high. And he's really dropping that knee straight down, not letting that knee come over the toe. All right, you can watch it right here as he steps, bangs. Nice 90-degree angle right there. He's pushing off that heel and returning back into place. Guys, you're going to get 10 and 10. So you're going to get 20 total. We're going to go 3 sets. Make sure you take break after 20. Take at least a minute break and make sure you have that phone ready so you can get that timer going. Now we're going to move on to the next stuff. All right, guys, next exercise is going to be a couplet. We're going to go 2 different exercises back to back. Hopefully you have that type of conditioning to be able to do so. If not, just do one, take a little bit of a break, and then do the other one separately. The first thing is going to be a vertical pull, or what you know as a pull-up or a chin-up. Whenever we do pulls, we like to switch the grips up. We like to keep it overhand, move into a chin-up grip, sometimes into a mixed grip. Just keep the body guessing, keep it a great variation. If you don't have a pull-up bar, what we suggest is definitely check out the videos that have the alternates for these exercises. We'll definitely get some exercise out there for you that you can replace instead of this. But we really want you to do the pull-ups if you can. LJ's going to step up on a box, really relying on safety first. You don't want to jump up or down on things that aren't safe, so make sure you have a nice steady box. LJ doesn't need any assistance, but if you do, that's a band right there that we'll show you how to do afterwards. So LJ's going to go regular. He's going to go overhand grip. Really tighten the shoulder blades. He's packing everything tight here. His stomach's really tight. His legs are extended. Remember, everything's like in a plank position. He's going to continue to pull up. Elbows are tight to the body. Head over the bar and coming back down. Good control. Here he's tight again. Continuous motion. Pull. Back down. Good control. One more time. He's going to pull. Elbows are really tight. Body's really tight. Coming down onto the box. Good control down and step down. Guys, when we say sub-max, it doesn't matter how many you do. It could be 1, it could be 3, it could be 5. A sub-max effort is something where you have at least 2 left in a tank, and that'll depend on where you're at, okay? All right, now he's done with the pull-ups. What he's going to do is he's going to come down on the floor, and he's going to go right into a push-up, all right? Push-up variations, doesn't matter. If you're not good at regular push-ups, just do regular push-ups. So bang out some push-ups, just like we did in day 1 now. Elbows nice and tight again, pushing from the floor. Elbows nice and tight, pushing from the floor, keeping that nice straight line throughout the body. Now if he wants to add variation, he can go up to his feet. He's going to stagger his hands out. That could be a different way to add a variation. Right, he's coming out a little wider, maybe over, one left, one forward, big push up, and up, Nice, down and up. Same position, same rules apply. Very tight in his trunk. Nice straight center line all over the place from his head to his toes. Elbows nice and tight, driving through the floor. Guys, whenever you do push-ups, there's not only one way to do it. You can do it different variations. You go wide grip, close grip, staggered grip. We like changing it up to really add a mix. Once again, sub-max effort. We're gonna go 3 total sets, all right? So we're gonna go couplets from chin up or vertical pull-up right down to variation push-ups, guys. Anything mixed up to change it up for you guys. All right, our next movement's our favorite. It's a bear crawl. This is the best movement you could do just for overall functional strength. It really shows how much you could support your body as well as how strong your trunk is. So Elbo's gonna put his hands in a plank position. He's gonna start there. All he's gonna do is crawl like an animal. So he's gonna start crawling. Knees are going to his elbow. He's keeping a really flat back there. Look at how straight his back is. Good, kick back. And now he's gonna go backwards as well, replacing the hand to where that foot is. Once again, really straight, butt's nice and low. What you don't want to do is show him up top, where the butt's really high, your head's dropping down. A lot of that stress is on those shoulders. That's not good for him. You want to really work to getting down. Nice, kick back. Really strong, really strong. So he's gonna go 20 steps forward and then 20 steps backward. You're gonna take a break. You're gonna go 3 sets of the same exact thing. 20 steps forward, 20 steps backward. Try to really think about keeping your ground low and staying close to the ground as possible. All right, guys, last movement is always a core exercise, so we're gonna go leg raises. We did this in the warm-up. Hands will be on the outside or supporting that lumbar spine by putting those hands underneath your lower back or the small of your back. He's gonna put his legs out straight, and what he's gonna do is engage his hips and bring those legs up to the highest point he can, comfortably, wherever his mobility takes him to. So he's lifting them up, and he's trying not to let the feet touch the ground as he's going down. Guys, you're gonna do about 10 to 15 reps. After that, you're gonna take a little bit of a break. You're gonna go 3 total sets. Really trying to engage the trunk and think about pressing that lower back into the ground and staying tight throughout that process. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed day 2. I'm really excited for day 3 and the weeks to come. I'll see you guys later.